Hello there, my name is Morris, and this is my quick review of Redneck Rampage by Zetrix Entertainment, released in 1997 on PC. Grab your shotgun and a jug of moonshine and take a wild and slightly offensive ride through the backwoods of Hickston, USA. You play as Leonard, a beer-guzzling, gun-toting redneck on a mission to rescue his kidnapped pig Bessie and take down an alien invasion. The game's a parody of both first-person shooters and rural America, with a crude mix of exaggerated hillbilly stereotypes and grotesque aliens. It's a game released a bit late to the FPS party, featuring an outdated engine using 2D sprites. The only thing that really made it stand out was that the parody was dialed up to 11. It doesn't take itself at all seriously, and that would be a major draw for 14 to 16-year-olds who at the time would probably find the lowbrow humour and crudeness quite edgy. Looking back from today, there's nothing particularly remarkable about it as a game, but it's still a nostalgic blast from the past. Go on. Hop on then.
Why were they called the Dark Ages? Because there were a lot of knights. Get it? A lot of knights. Into big armour and that. But I'm talking about knights with a K. Not knights as in nighttime. Otherwise the joke wouldn't be funny, would it?
Morris's Poetry Moments.
Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. You've got that bleeding right, haven't you, Willie? I should hope not to be compared to a summer's day. Have you seen the bleeding weather lately? It's been crap. May as well go and live in a bleeding Antarctica. I wouldn't have thought Shakespeare had been so wrong after a mere couple of 100 years. What a load of bollocks.
Hello there, my name is Morris, and this is my quick review of Carmageddon 2 Carpocalypse Now by Stainless Software, released in 1998 for PC. It's anarchy on the streets and the satirical racer sequel. Forget about traditional racing and cause as much carnage as inhumanely possible, but you're not just racing against other drivers, you're racing against time, pedestrians, and your own sense of decency. The graphics are a gore fest, with cars that can be mangled, pedestrians that can be squashed, and environments that are begging to be destroyed. Each level is a sandbox of mayhem, filled with opportunities to create the kind of automotive destruction that would make a demolition derby look like a Sunday drive. The controls are responsive but reckless, allowing for tight turns and high-speed crashes that send car parts and body parts flying everywhere. The physics engine is hilariously over the top. Sound design is a symphony of screeching tyres, crunching metal, and the anguished cries of pedestrians. It's a gloriously twisted ride through a world where the only rule is there are no rules. Go on. Hop on then.
Frog News, sponsored by Feckless Pharma, because keeping you unwell keeps us wealthy.
Good evening, my name's Morris, and this is Frog News. Sir Keir Starmer, the UK's new Prime Minister, and latest in a long line of other useless individuals, is said to be unveiling plans on a breathing tax to be introduced sometime in the future. Apparently the CO2 being exhaled by people is causing irreparable harm to the environment, so plans are being drawn up for a pay-per-breath style system. It's said that if you're able to prove you've ceased breathing, you might be eligible for a discount. Each breath will cost 2 pence, while farts will cost you double. Nothing has been said about the masses of hot air being emitted from Parliament as yet. And now for the weather. Over to you, Doris. Thanks, Morris. It's bleeding raining again. It's going to be cloudy. You ask me any day, it's going to be bleeding cloudy. It's not been much of a summer at all, has it? Bleeding bollocks. Back to you, Morris. Thanks for that, Doris. Nice to see that meteorology diploma's gone a long way. Anyway, that's all we've got time for tonight. That was Fake News. Until next time, hop on.
Hello there, my name is Morris, and this is my quick review of Heretic by Raven Software, released in 1994 on PC. Dust off your spellbook and prepare to smite some evil as you're transported to a dark fantasy world where magic and mayhem go hand in hand. You play as Corvus, a lone elven hero out to avenge his slaughtered people by taking on the evil serpent riders. Not that you'll glean too much of that story from playing it. Using the same engine as Doom, environments are dark and moody, filled with gothic architecture, creepy dungeons and ominous cathedrals. Gameplay is a frenetic first-person shooter experience, but with a magical twist with some RPG elements peppered in for good measure. Something brand new for the genre, except if you count Elder Scrolls, which isn't really technically the same genre of game. It's a nostalgic trip back to the 90s, offering fast-paced gameplay, challenging enemies, and a moody gothic world to explore. If you're a fan of old-school shooters and dark fantasy, this game is a magical blast from the past. So grab your staff and ready your spells as this dark adventure awaits. Go on. Hop on then.
So here I am in, well, you can probably tell I'm in hell. It was that old Glasgow, basically. I thought at least here we've got the weather. Anyway, food's alright if you like barbecue every day. Everything's pretty well done. It's a dry country as well, so I'm a bit parched. I can't wait to get back home so I can have a drink. Accommodation could be better. My apartment's between a marketing executive and a lawyer couple. Both look a bit jealous at me on account of me still having a soul. Ooh, hang about, there's Margaret Thatcher. I'm just after getting an autograph. See you next time.
Hello there, my name is Morris, and this is my quick review of Destruction Derby 2 by Reflections Interactive, released in 1996 on PC. Prepare for carnage, because we're turning your racing dreams into a twisted metal nightmare. Forget about precision driving or graceful overtakes. Keep your vehicle alive and cause as much mayhem as possible to your opponents. The tracks range from standard circuits to figure-8 death traps, each designed to maximise your chances of an epic crash. And of course there's the destruction arena, where the goal is to be last car standing. You'll be constantly balancing between dodging rivals and smashing into them, which is a lot harder than it sounds when everyone else is trying to do the same. This game is a sequel, and it's featured because the formula has been tweaked and made better. It's loads of fun and provides a glorious mess of metal crunching madness. It's not about your finesse or skill, it's about surviving the chaos and enjoying the ride. Go on. Hop on then.
What do dentists call X-rays?
Toothpicks. Toothpicks.
Because a pic is short for picture. Bleeding don't know dentist though.